guys. I'm back in the tasphere.com of Ibn Kathir, and this is a remake with a few corrections from the last video in reference to the female camels. So let's scroll down and see where we left off. Oh, by the way, here we're in Surah 56 or chapter 56 of the Quran, and this is a Muslim website. This is not a Christian website. So the information taken from here is standard Islamic teaching, which all of the present day Muslims, forefathers, and ancestors believed in and followed. So, because Ibn Kathir is one of Islam's top scholars, historical scholars, which every Muslim believed in throughout the centuries. Okay, so let's go down to where we left off before. We were talking about uh, a ramskin-sized grape that Muhammad said would feed the whole clan of a fellow Bedouin. Let's read on now. We left off where this paragraph was describing how easy it'll be for the Muslims to reach the fruit in paradise. You know, that nice ramskin-sized grape. But let's go on and see what happens after this story. Right away, Allah, He goes in and He leaves the fruit for the virgins. And we're going to read now what else Allah has to say to us. It says here, on the couches raised high, meaning high, soft, and comfortable, Allah said, Verily, we have created them a special creation and made them virgins. The ayat describes the women who will be on the beds and couches, but since mentioning the beds hints at them, they are not directly mentioned. Isn't that cute, guys? If you think of beds and couches, you can automatically assume that there are sexy women laying there waiting for you. Let's go on and see what else we can read here. For instance, Allah said that Solomon said, when there were displayed before him in the afternoon well-trained horses of the highest quality, he said, I did love the good instead of remembering my Lord till the time was over and it was hidden in the veil of night. And as I said before, this is referring to the sun setting. And so, in other words, Solomon did enjoy the good instead of remembering his Lord till the time was over and the sun set into the darkness, or, it became dark. So, what is the message here? It's fairly clear, I think, that Allah in the paragraph before is talking about women on beds and referring it to or equating it to Solomon having well-trained horses of the highest breed. And I said in the last video, a fancy breed, because this is what they're going to be, is very fancy women. After all, Allah's going to refashion them. So let's move on. Now we know that women in Jannah are going to be the equivalent of well-trained horses. Let's read on here. It says, Verily we have created them, implied the maidens of paradise, although it did not mention them directly. Blah, blah, blah. Let's read on. And the whore, look at that. I love this word, whore. Whore is the same as the English whore, spelt different, but does the same action and, quite frankly, means the same. Considering you put in the description of the whore in Jannah, there isn't much difference between the Western word of whore. So it's cute, cute. It fits for the Islamic heaven. Anyway, let's go on. And whore, fair females with wide, lovely eyes like preserved pearls. Wow. Therefore, Allah's statement, Verily, we have created them, meaning in the other life, after they became old in this life, they were brought back while virgin, youthful, being delightfully passionate with their husbands, beautiful, kind, and cheerful. Some sort of a little hidden insult to Muslim women today, implying that they were not any of these qualities. Anyway, let's go on. In paradise, the believer will be given such and such strength for women. Wow. This is where Allah is apparently getting a little bit carnal, He's a bit of a carnal character. But anyway, let's read on. I asked, Oh Allah's messenger, will one be able to do that? And the answer comes back, he will be given the strength of 100 men. Woo! All right. Excuse me, let me fan myself. This is getting a little bit hot here. This is a hot topic. The man will be able to have sexual intercourse with 100 virgins in a day. Those Muslim men. Man, they're going to make the rounds. Anyway, all right, let's read on. What else? Allah's statement. Ibn Abbas said, they were in an infatuated state with their husbands. Haven't you ever seen a she-camel in heat? She's like that. She's like that. She is like a she-camel in heat. Just remember that, guys. These virgins are acting like she-camels in heat. And of course, I wanted to know what does a she-camel in heat looks like, and then I found that YouTube in that video YouTube, which is actually apparently a male uh, camel in heat. Let me show you again. There we are, a handsome male camel in heat with looks like a big long slippery tongue coming out, but apparently it's the back roof of the mouth. Still very gross. Apparently this is the male camel in heat. And but you know what? I'm sure that those male Muslims, when they get up to Jannah, this is what they're going to look like if they're going to be so busy with 100 virgins up there a day. Either they're going to be exhausted with their tongue hanging out, not be able to continue on, or they're just going to be slippery, slimy characters that are going to be busy on beds, right? Let's carry on and see what a female camel in heat looks like since it's described in the Tasfir. All right, I went to another site. I hope that this is going to be what it is, what it is. But let's see. It says here this is the Food and Agricultural Organization of the United Nations, and I did a little search here. Female camels in heat. I hit the search button. This came up. Camels. I clicked on that. I scrolled down here. Camels, llamas. All right, and I scrolled down to read about the camels in heat so I can figure out what's going on. This is the male camel, actually, which we saw the video on. It says the back portion of the roof of the mouth is pushed out through the mouth like a pink ball. And so I suppose that's what we were viewing earlier with the mistaken title on that other video from YouTube. So let's go down. It says here's the female camels in heat. Here are the signs of the female camels in heat. She becomes restless and separates from other animals, sprays urine while using her tail, and look at that. Woo! The vulva becomes wet and swollen. So, this is obviously what was being implied in the Tasfir of what a she-camel looks like. And this is what the women in Jannah, these virgins, are going to look like. They're going to be obviously very very noticeable that they are interested in the hoochie coochie business up in Jannah. Carnal heaven that Allah has given to his followers. Disgusting. And there you have it again, guys. They are in an infatuated state with their husbands. Haven't you ever seen a she camel in heat? She'll be like that. Alright guys, so I don't think there's anything more to discuss about what the nature of these women are for up in Jannah. They are strictly an object of sexual gratification for the Muslim men. With that said, that's the end of the video, and God bless you all. Jesus is the only savior for this world. Islam is false. And if Muslims don't see the truth soon, it's going to take them where they don't want to go. So we need to pray for our Muslim friends that they will get saved. Till next time.